I've known Lenny for quite a while, but I only started working with him a few years ago. And I have family in real estate, but I've chose to work with Lenny for a number of reasons, and I've worked with some of my other family too. But what attracted me to Lenny was some of his guaranteed sales programs, and that was obviously for obvious reasons. I'm a real estate developer, so I have lots of homes that I'm trying to sell from time to time. And the first project I worked with Lenny on a few years back was an 8-home development, and we were actually able to sell out the project in under 9 months. And it's not so much that we sold out in such a short period of time, which is obviously important, but what really sold me on Lenny and his system was those houses were higher end homes. So a lot of people had to sell their houses, or there were all kinds of contingencies before they could even purchase the homes that I was selling. And there was a number of times where Lenny had to sell their house, their existing house, to facilitate the sale of one of my homes. And every one of them happened, and the closings happened on time. When we set a deadline, it happened, and that was it. There was no excuses, there was no time delays. There was actually one house in that development where the people had to move out from the house they were selling, and the people who moved, it was a whole big mess. And I remember vividly on the weekend, Lenny went there in his pickup truck, helped the people move, was carrying the furniture out, putting it in his truck, moving them to make sure that my closing happened on time and there was no delays. Lenny has never given me any excuses, being the fact that it's not just for me personally, but it's my business. I really I don't have time for those kind of excuses, and I haven't had them with him. So I've had poor experiences with realtors in the past. It's an industry that I'm not a big fan of, but I have nothing negative to say about Lenny. Every experience I've had with him has been positive, and he continues to prove himself over and over again with his programs, and his programs are continually changing. Each time I think that we've got one that I'm really wrapping my brain around with a guaranteed sale, or offering money if he doesn't buy, or offering to buy the house if he can't sell it, he comes out with yet another program which is even a little bit better than the one just before. So I'm definitely without hesitation that I would recommend Len Simonetti to sell your home.